can see part of the great crowd on hand here at the Seattle Kingdome. Heat number 1 now, Grand National Sport Trucks. All the vehicles are in line. Mark Canopola, upper left-hand portion of your screen. And the order for the Mickey Thompson Tour. A lot of pressure on Rod Millen right now. He has got to perform tonight if he wants a dream of holding on to that 3rd straight title. Right off the start, Millen fires away.
He didn't want to come up through the traffic and pass and get the chance of getting that arm hurt a little bit.
So right now, Millen out in front. We'll run back through the entire field for you as you're watching Rod Millen. 2nd place, Roger Mears Sr. 3rd place, Roger Jr. Then Danny Thompson has moved into 4th ahead of Ivan Stewart in 5th. Rick Johnson 6th. Rob McCackron 7th. You're on board with McCackron right now. And 8th place is Jimmy Johnson. Obviously, that new motor not being much of a big help for Johnson.
Right now, Ricky's struggling just to hold on to McCackron. McCackron's really putting up a fight trying to get by him to get some points.
Taking the B lane, Rob McCackron. Down through this section of whoops into a hard 180-degree right-hander. There's Rick Johnson right in front of him, and Jimmy Johnson right behind. Now, McCackron was the fastest in qualifying, but Walker, this track has always been infamous for not being able to pass. Back up front with our leader, Rod Millen, and Millen with a sizable margin now, Walker. He has opened it up. That broken arm doesn't seem to be bothering him, and he's going to be coming up soon on Jimmy Johnson, who's up on the hydro barrier. Right there you see him outside of turn number 4. He's trying to work his way off of it. Millen goes by. You'll see him come through the screen momentarily, and then Johnson does it. He gets off, but he's down the lap.
Well, he certainly is, but I was impressed that he was able to get off the barrier.
Well, the big advantage is to Rod Millen, though. Now, Roger Mears in 2nd place is going to have to get around lap traffic to get to Rod Millen. He's not going to be able to do it. There's only one lap.
One lap to go, that's right.
So last time around for Rod Millen in the Toyota, this was a must-win situation for him. His strategy has paid off.
Well, it certainly has. You know, he did not want to take a chance of running up through the traffic. He wanted to stay away from the barricade and just drive his own race, and it has worked for him.
A couple of more turns. Millen down through turn 5 on the backstretch. There you get a shot of Rob McCackron, who has fallen well back in this field. He is running 7th. And the checker flag coming up now for Rod Millen. And he takes heat race number 1 here at Seattle's Kingdome. Round number 3 of the Mickey Thompson Off-Road Tour. Roger Mears is 2nd, and Roger Mears Jr. is 3rd. All right, this is the showdown we've been waiting for. Main event, Grand National Sport Trucks. Let's set the starting grid for you. And boy, has Toyota lucked out on this one with the inversion. Rod Millen and Ivan Stewart on the front row. Rick Johnson, Rob McCackron in row 2. Danny Thompson and Roger Mears in row number 3. Jimmy Johnson and Roger Mears Jr. in row 4. And the green flag flies, and we're underway. And Rod Millen and Ricky Johnson make contact right away. And boy, Ricky's saying, I want to get around this guy fast.
Well, Ricky definitely let him know he's in this run.
Now remember, Rob McCackron comes in with the points lead right now, and Ivan Stewart tied for 2nd. And it's Ivan Stewart 1st, McCackron 2nd, Rod Millen 3rd. The Iron Man finished 2nd to Rick Johnson at our last stop at San Diego.
Marty, this is going to be a very interesting race. After all, Rob McCackron qualified on the pole. He's got a very quick car.
And we're on board with him right now, so you get an idea. As they're side by side, there's the Iron Man. Oh, contact! McCackron's right into the hydro barrier. Now will what rough driving take a look at that?
Well, this has been the luck of McCackron quite a while here, the last couple of races. Little thing where it's been off the starting line or into the race a little way.
Well, Rob McCackron won this race back in 1991 here at Seattle. Ivan Stewart won it in 1990. It looks like McCackron's going to have to go a long way if he's going to make it number 2 here. Ivan Stewart and Rod Millen are now 1-2. You're on board again with Rob McCackron. He is currently running in 5th. That's Rick Johnson in 4th place, right in front of him in the Chevrolet, and Roger Mears in the Nissan in 3rd. Oh, if Toyota holds on to this 1-2 finish, the manufacturer's points are going to be incredible.
Yeah, they're going to jump out front quite a way.
To give you an idea, as you look at the battle between McCackron and Rick Ricky Johnson. Toyota came into this main event with a 230 to 229 lead over Chevrolet. 1 point separated. But boy, if they take first and second here, look out.
Well, Roger Mears right now is the only one that can get up there and do anything about it, Marty.
Rob McCackron trying to get around, and oh, look at the action going on behind the Toyotas. There it is, the 2 Chevrolets and the Ford. This is the best action on the race course. That is Rick Johnson, and then Rob McCackron has gotten around Jimmy Johnson. That is for 5th place on the race course.
McCackron's definitely driving hard again, trying to get back up into contention. But look at there. Jimmy just put one on him and blocked him out, took the position back away.
Ivan Stewart, the Iron Man. You know, that number 4 signifies where he finished in the points race last year, and that is the lowest he has ever finished in all the years that he has been competing on the Mickey Thompson Tour.
Well, he's definitely driving tonight like he wants to make a big change.
I'll tell you what, Rod Millen has gotten himself back into this points championship, broken arm and all. He was in 7th place when this evening started. He started this race in 5th, and if this holds up, even 2nd place points are going to be incredible. Oh, and Rob McCackron has stopped in turn number 4. There you see the view, and here comes the race leaders right through, and that's the view that Rob McCackron has. Oh, what a heartbreak for Ford. This is going to hurt them at the points.
Yeah.
Ivan Stewart back up front as he and Rod Millen hold the lead. 3rd place is now Roger Mears. 4th is Rick Johnson. 5th is Jimmy Johnson.
And look at the duel we're having between the Toyotas. I mean, you'd never even think they're teammates as they're running so hard up front.
Ivan Stewart. Oh, he gets into the hydro barrier there just a little bit. Oh, and then we had a crash down in turn number 4. There you see the car right in front of you. That is the number 6 of Roger Mears Jr.
And that's going to bring out us a yellow.
It has not yet.
No, it certainly hasn't.
Oh, and then Ivan makes the wrong move. Okay. No yellow, and now they bring it out. They've got him slowed down. He's got to get on the binders quickly. Can he make it through? He does.
He does make it through.
And we are going to go to a full course yellow. Whew, I didn't think they were going to get that yellow out in time. Well, we'll sort things out here as they try and unroll Roger Mears Jr. Stay with us. We'll be back for the dramatic conclusion after this. Back in Seattle, Washington at the Kingdome. Marty Reed along with Walker Evans and Mike Anson, and we're getting ready to go green. Ivan Stewart, Rod Millen, and Roger Mears Sr. That's 1, 2, and 3. Rick Johnson is in 4th. 3 laps remaining. Ivan Stewart gets hung up on the hydro barrier just a little bit. Might be an opening for his teammate.
It's going to be interesting. And the teammate pulled it out.
Rod Millen, who's had just a horrible first 2 races, is now in the lead.
Broken arm and all.
Because he was in jeopardy of losing contact with the points championship. And look at the performance he's turned in tonight.
Well, it certainly has been phenomenal. And definitely the Toyotas are right back up there. They're just lethal. They can do that.
1 lap remaining for Rod Millen and Ivan Stewart to make it a 1-2 Toyota sweep. And boy, will this change the complexion of the battle as we head to Las Vegas for our next stop.
Well, Marty, Ivan's not going down easy. He's trying everything. He went into the A lane, came out of the B, the lane before that. But it looks like Rod's going to prevail.
Unless Rod makes a big mistake, it's his race. Right now, 1 more turn. Rod Millen, the man who's trying to make it 3 Grand National Championships in a row, wins in Seattle. Ivan Stewart takes 2nd. 3rd place goes to Roger Mears. 4th to Danny Thompson.